How the fuck are you, man? We were talking a little bit before we pressed play.
Yeah.
Been stressing a little bit.
Yes, we have. Yes.
What's going on?
Well, I have. Just a whole lot of trying to refine my path, you know? Just trying to figure out what I need to be doing and what should I be focusing on, you know? Everybody has their, like, I don't know, they have their little downturns where they don't, you know, they question what they're doing, if they want to keep doing what they're doing. And yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah. Like, and everything what they're doing, like, it could be anything. But
well, you know me, brother. I've been doing almost the exact same thing for quite some time now. So welcome to the club, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you, brother. It's all gonna work out. We're here now doing this. The reason that we're doing this is because despite our other efforts, Real Konscious Moovement is back on the saddle here.
Yeah, man.
Whether they fucking like it or not. Are we allowed to say fuck?
Oh, I'm sure.
We better be.
Yeah, man. Freaking just trying to get back into the groove. Just trying to get more shows. That's really been putting me down.
It feels good to be out doing that thing on a Saturday night, hanging out with the boys, getting all sweaty up on stage, you know?
Yeah.
Well, fucking Corona, man. I've said it to you before, but, you know, Metallica's in the same situation. Snoop Dogg's in the same situation. You know, all the pop hits are struggling on the same thing. They have bigger bills than we do, so actually, we're all right. Yeah. No, I'm very fortunate for our position of where we're at, because we do have the benefit, you know, of trying to enter in a smaller venue. We don't need to sell as many tickets as they do. What was our last show? King ISO?
Yeah, February 2nd, I think, 2019.
Hands down, our best show we've ever done yet, though.
Yeah, we definitely ended it with a bang. But it also just sucks because I felt like I should have worked harder to make more songs faster. I'm still struggling with that. I'm still trying to make a lot more songs at a faster rate.
Yeah, it's hard on that work-life balance. Like, you feel like you should be doing something, even though you're taking a chill pill, you're taking a rest, and then you're like beating yourself up for not executing. So you end up doing the opposite of relaxing. You're like digging yourself further. Yeah.
It could get very dark very quick, you know, and it kills your motivation. But, you know, we talk about how you could have all the motivation in the world, but you do need discipline. Thank you for Jocko for letting me know about that. Like discipline is everything, man. I'm happy with what I'm able to do now, but it's still not enough, man. It's still not enough. And you have those days where you're like, damn, fucking, am I chilling too much? Do I need to fucking pull it up to another degree? And, you know, do I need to go, you know, like I said, level up? But how, like, where to level up is the real question.
Yeah, well, the answer, I'm just telling you right now, the answer is fucking yes.
Yeah.
If we need to level up.
Yeah. So
I mean, that's the game, dude.
I think that's why I've been feeling the way I've been feeling, is because I'm in like a transition.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm changing. So
yeah, this pandemic fucked us over because we talk about it all the time. I'm sorry, we're recording right now, so it's different, but like, we were on such a roll. We were on such a fucking roll, dude. Yeah, dude. And this Corona shit, fucking China, bro.
Jeez, no, you better calm down, Edric.
I'm just saying, dude, edit it out. But like, we were on the path. We were doing the thing, and we got fucked big time. Like I said, everyone did in the industry. It just doesn't feel good.
No, not at all. Especially when you're just starting out. It's definitely a shot to the gut. But, you know, just speaking of leveling up, I've just been learning a shit ton. Been taking some courses on, you know, sharpening my skills and getting better. My new music definitely will show for it. The first music video that we dropped was definitely the most well received, and that was a fun project. Like, that's not, you can't stream that, you know. I don't get paid for anything like that, you know. It was just, you know, for the love of it, you know, for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Because it was, and it came out great, and you could tell I had fun with it, you know. So
shout out to the boys, G Nandez.
Yeah,
Gil
man.
Nandez,
shout out to Gil
and
Devin McCann.
all the boys that were in the video.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Throwing support. Couldn't do it without any of you guys.
Absolutely, you know?
Not. Wouldn't have a video. Would
not. Or the freaking crisp ass photos that they've been giving me, man. They've been doing a really good job. And I get, excuse me, sorry guys. And I get so caught up in, you know, just trying to keep everything in line. Just as far as my discipline to, you know, go to work and still come home and, you know, do what I do. And also, you know, still learn on top of that. You know, it's hard to, you know, it takes a certain level of acceptance and humility to, you know, to be like, I don't know everything. What I'm doing may be okay, but maybe I'm doing something wrong. You know, just checking yourself constantly. You know, it takes, you know, it takes a lot to question.
Yeah, completely. Yeah, it's crazy how you just said something about, like, we got to stay learning, and it's crazy how sometimes you don't even know you're learning. You're not like sitting down. You're not like sitting down at the computer like, oh, I'm going to learn statistics right now. Or, you know what I mean? It's like, we were talking about it earlier, but sometimes it's like sharing an experience with an older coworker.
Yeah.
And that's like so much more powerful than that spreadsheet you saw on Google or whatever. And like we were talking about with Jocko of like discipline equals freedom, right?
Yeah.
And like it's crazy how when you put yourself in these working situations, right, whether it be like your 9 to 5 or whether it be, because like no one told Joe here to go try to get on stage somewhere. You know what I mean? Like no one was like, hey, okay, your next step in the level up of the video game is go do this. Like this is all self-sought. And when you put yourself in those situations, it's fascinating how much more you learn than when you like actually sit down to learn, quote unquote, or whatever. Yeah,
you gotta be in it. You gotta be doing it. Yeah, well, especially when it comes to the live shit. You know, because I'm not gonna lie, there's been a couple of times where I've been fortunate enough to, you know, sell most of my tickets, if not all of them, right? So, but it's not a shit ton, right? It's an opening spot, you know. It's you know, you bring your friends and your family, if you got any, and fucking, you know, stack it up that way. Hopefully their friends want to come, and that's the way, you know, there's a level of hustle involved in trying to get it done, and I know a lot of, you know, up-and-comers know that, but, you know, it does take that self-drive to actually want it and to actually do it, and a lot of people do, but especially when it comes to the live performance, especially when me and Greg were doing it, like I would be meeting up with him and rehearsing, like I would, as much as he was able to, you know, I was making sure, you know, that we did it, and that definitely showed, because I knew there was, there's a lot that goes into it. A lot of people get stage fright, you know. When you get on there, you can forget what you fucking need to be saying, and
especially at a place like Cervantes or the Roxy, you know what I mean?
It's a lot of people in front of you that you don't know, and you just gotta, and that's what, it's funny, I had to, you know, give them some perspective on, you know, the transition, you know, from the rehearsing to the actually doing. But, you know, everybody knows that much as you rehearse, you just get a big head and you get an ego when you have some success and you put so much work into it, like, I got it. I don't need to be doing
that's
it.
The only way. What are you gonna do, sit there and be like, I don't know if I could do this?
Yeah, it is kind of sink or swim at that point. I'm like, am I really gonna look like a dumbass? And sometimes you do, no matter how much fucking work you put into it. There might be that off chance or that off vibe or something happens that you weren't expecting. Like, dude, there's all kinds of factors that could go into it that could fuck shit up.
And even in the crowd, someone who like it could be a couple. The male is into it and the female's like, nah. You know what I mean? Like, it's individual like that, you know? And we've talked about it so many times before, but that's why we're trying to come across as hardworking to everyone that we come across. You know, the fans, the boys, the people, the new people that we're meeting at these venues. And that's, I mean, we've talked about it before, man, but that's why I'm fucking here, brother. Like, not a whole lot of people these days are willing to go through that situation of, dude, I was there at Solanocampo, bro. I remember tears, my dude, you know? And
I cried like a little girl.
Not like a little girl, bro, like a fucking evolving young man, dude.
Yeah, it was very emotional for me, for sure.
Completely revealing. We've already talked about it again, but like, dude, it's pretty much the equivalent of getting up on stage in front of a room full of people and getting naked in front of everyone. Yeah. You know? And then, like, being like, thank you. And then putting your clothes back on, bro.
That's really good. That's really good. It is. No, it's totally revealing.
Dude, it is. And to be able to do that professionally, it's like, that's what makes that last show that we did so awesome. Because going through all of these different little phases that we've had to go through to get to this point, I mean, if I'm being honest, you know, the last half of fucking COVID, we're out here desperate to go work, bro, you know?
Yeah, man.
We were feeling good a year and a half ago. Yeah. Or no, was that 2 years ago now?
It was about 2 years ago now.
Holy shit, 2 years ago now.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 years. So, trying to get back at it. I've definitely been developing. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I've been getting,
I think everyone
I'm about
is.
to freaking,
I know you are, though.
Yeah. But it is, you know, talk about revealing, you know. That has been very revealing. So.
Well, we went to a show. We're also we're double, triple, quadruple discouraged because we went to a show and they were backed up on all the artists that they had booked the year before, and now all those artists are just now getting their opportunity to go do that for the money that they put down for those shows. Now we're kind of really nervous.
Yeah, we might be a year on the backlog, you know, honestly, a year and a half, 2 years, because a lot of people had a lot of plans. Not only the small venues, but the big ones too. Like, dude, everybody took a hit. Like, fucking, it's the, you know, it's the way the cookie crumbles.
Well, I don't know if you saw, bro, right now in Vegas, it's fucking nuts right now because they just opened up all the way.
Oh, again? all the way, like all the way.
Borderline, and like, it's opened up, and people are going there. It's not like restricted.
Well, dude, we went up to Blackhawk.
Oh yeah,
it was fucking.
Well, it was still kind of restricted, bro.
It was
I don't
restricted.
know if you remember, a lot of the shit was closed.
Yes, but they were open a lot more than I thought they would.
And then the other thing that sucks about.
What do I know?
The other thing that sucks about Blackhawk right now is they shut off the booze at the legal time.
Was it 10?
Bro, that fucking sucks. You're drinking coffee after 10 all night.
On a Saturday?
No. I mean, thank God I go on Monday and Tuesday. But
that's funny.
Hey, but check this out. They were just doing on the news, like in Vegas, like a regular lift from one side of the strip to the other is like $77. Because there's like so many people trying to get out there and get after it. And dude, once they they're starting to open up more of this vaccine shit. Yeah. That's making it so more people can go out. And dude, it's going to get to a point where they're going to be doing a lot because, like you said, they're so hurting for money. These venues, they're going to be doing those shows back to back to back. They're going to be doing 2 or 3 of those small venue shows because all of these bigger artists just canceled all their fucking tours again because it varies from state to state.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
it's sketchy, bro. It's sketchy right now.
It's sketchy, but one thing that's nice is we don't give a shit about what's going on in Texas really right now. I mean, we're still just doing Denver.
Yeah. We're mostly worried about just doing, the circuit here, man. Just what we were just doing before. Solanocampo was great. We definitely learned a lot.
Shout out to Paper Chase.
Yeah, shout out to Paper Chase and 3-6. They helped out a lot. They did, especially in the beginning, man. They like I said, they got us our first shows. Every time Chase hit me up, I was like, "Yep, let me do it. Yep, I could do it." And
we did, dude. I mean, it was crazy how many people came and fucking chilled out at Solanocampo. It wasn't the same, obviously, as the Roxy or anything, but
no,
they were there, man.
Exactly. Yeah, but like I said, it was just kind of like, all right, let's see what he got. It was like that. You got to prove yourself.
Yeah, a lot of people went to some of those earlier Paper Chase shows and are right now not doing anything with it. So
yeah,
we've stuck with it and we've made leaps and bounds, dude. Like, we've got the website going with the shop, rkm3o3 /shop.
Yep.
Totally comprehensive marketplace where you can literally buy whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, if you want to support, just hop onto the shop and get what you like. We got tons of stuff. We got freaking beanies, hats, sweaters, sweats, socks. Oh man, what else is on there? Like backpacks,
coffee mugs.
Yeah, short sleeves, long sleeve shirts.
I was gonna talk to you.
Tanks,
we should probably do
anoraks.
We need. You know what? This is serious. I want you to know this.
What's up?
We need rkm3o3 rolling papers.
I actually saw Octavius just come out with some. He
bro, you know what I just saw right when you were rolling up?
What's up?
Octavius played with Twisted in Grand Junction.
Oh, nice.
At Mesa Hall a couple years back.
I did not know that.
That's wild, boy. Twisted?
Never heard of him.
Really? It's like it's kind of.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you off.
No, it's okay. It's insane. It's like Insane Clown Posse. They're juggalos.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, you're good.
Shout out to the juggalos. I love Tech Nine. Dude, Tech Nine's the fucking godfather of independent.
They were very popular in our coming of age, you could say.
Oh, dude, he's been doing his thing, man. They did it right. They fucking killed it. Just that whole duo, with him. I don't know his business partner's name, but we talked about it. He owned a furniture store, and freaking, he was like, "Hey, let me help you."
Yeah.
I made $1 million business, or multi-million-dollar business, and
yeah, buddy.
Do it again.
And, okay, so like we've had some conversations, right? Okay, now it's getting real. Real Conscious Podcast. Now it's getting real. Like, we've talked about it before, and like on the Dave Ramsey front, like, you got to pay off all your debt, which you've like been killing. But like, you've got to get the basics down. You got to get your 4 walls taken care of.
Okay.
You've got to get.
So what's that?
Rent.
What's your 4 walls? What is the 4 walls to you?
Well, for me, it's
like actual living space. Sorry about that.
No, but it is more than just literally your living space. Like,
okay. I was thinking too deep.
No, but you're right. It is your living space. So where you live, that's got to be taken care of for like what, a year? That's the saving up for 6 months emergency fund or whatever.
Yeah.
Your car.
Yep.
I got a car payment, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people do.
Most
they want something reliable. Fucking don't want to fucking fuck with it all the time. Dude, I get it.
We've got a homeboy right now going through some BS with this car, and it just sucks.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to deal with all this and you can't get anywhere in the meantime.
Yeah. Like, you're trying to make money, but you can't even fucking get there.
And you're broke on top of it. So that's what I'm saying,
Triple
dude.
bucked.
You got to get your 4 walls. You got to get your 4 walls taken care of.
For sure.
It's how are we got to get our 4 walls set up, because how are we going to be able to be solid and committed on shows when we can't even pay for fucking dinner or whatever. You know what I mean? What's nice about it is once you do get that unlock, then it's all playtime. And then it's like,
if you could get there, shit, bro, you've experienced more setbacks than I, like, bro, serious, like, fucking hella, like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
But
type
that's
shit.
The difference maker. Like, what am I gonna do? Go say I give up?
No, you can't fucking do that. Nah, dude. And dude, some people do, and some people.
A lot of people do, and a lot of people did in the music industry recently because of this coronavirus shit, and that just ain't
I could see
us.
that. Yeah.
That's just not us. And bro, once we get this shit on lock, which actually, in my opinion, dude, I think you've got up to more shit on lock than me. For real. You don't have a car payment. You have zero debt. I just got done paying off my credit cards, and then let alone I have a car payment.
Yeah.
On top of that.
You're still paying off debt. Right.
Bro.
That's a debt. It's a debt.
And on top of that, you've been killing it in the savings game. So I'm in debt and I don't have any good savings.
Yeah.
So I think you're killing it, dude. But like on that, what you were talking about with the Tech 9, bro, we need money. Because the thing is like you already know, just the merch table for one show could be $1,000.
Easy.
That's one show, dude, and we're probably not gonna sell all of that, you know. But I really like that idea of what we were talking about with the rkm3o3/shop. rkm3o3.com/shop.
Yeah.
If we do a QR code.
Yeah, it saves that. No, that's where. Yes, and I think that's something that we do need to research and see how. I'm sure we could just do it on an app.
The other thing that I've noticed, it's funny, this coronavirus shit has actually like sped up some shit. Have you ever noticed?
Oh, dude, huge transition right now.
Bonkers. But have you ever noticed like someone buys something at a concert and then they're carrying it around the rest of the night, like a poster or whatever?
This is how dude.
It's like just mail it to me, brother, and
I don't want
you're
it.
welcome.
Like,
That's what we're trying to do.
Yep.
It's more for you than it is for us.
Yep. Yeah, it'll definitely cut down costs for sure. I would much rather pay the $250 a year to keep the website up than to pay $1,000 per show at this point. You know, just like I said, QR code, you want to do it. Like, obviously, I would have some samples, you know, so everybody can mess around with it and, you know, check it out, feel it, you know, whatever, you know. And, but yeah, besides that, maybe, like, you know, send it off at the end of the show or something. Like, oh, yeah, we you know, it'd be a lot easier to spend $200 on some merch per show than, you know, $1,400.
Totally.
You know? Yeah, it's expensive, man. It adds up, especially when you sell out of the. Like, you buy the wrong sizes. I've done that,
bro.
You know,
we also have so many items for sale, so many different styles of clothing and different items that you can get. It's like hard to accumulate a stock of that and then carry that around with you from show to show. Like, we've been to a lot of these shows where dudes have a couple t-shirts, and that's where we started. We had a couple t-shirts and some hats.
Yeah.
But now it's getting to the point where, like, we have a store, y'all.
Yeah.
Literally.
Massive store.
Your boy RKM's wearing it right now.
Yes, sir.
And he's repping it.
Yeah, you can get all that on the website. That's a lot. Yeah. Dude, freaking through the process. That was one of the skills, you know, that I was trying to build on. And dude, just for a basic website, man, it takes hours to get everything right. Like, you can put the layout on, and if you don't know what the hell you're doing, it'll definitely take a little while. And just to get it, especially if you're trying to integrate the store. Like, if you just have a one page and everything, you know. But like, to do what, you know, we have the bio on there. There's a little short bio on there. There's, you know, just some background. There's most of all the projects and pictures and stuff. Everything that I upload on my Instagram at rkm3o3 and on my Facebook rkm3o3 freaking goes onto that website automatically.
100%.
Like, yeah, dude, it's a lot, and it takes a lot of time. And, you know, when when you get into this, you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it for the music. Like, no, I do, bro. You gotta do everything, you know, and it takes a lot, and it gets frustrating too, especially, you know, brand new to it, but it's necessary. You gotta do it, you know, and you don't got, like you said, we need money, you know, but like, you gotta do most of that shit yourself. Spend your own money, dude. Freaking, I bought all my music equipment first before I bought a car,
bro.
like some people don't think. Yeah, some people think that would be the dumbest shit you could fucking do. I'm sure of it.
It's discipline, bro. It's dedication.
Yeah, like, it's just sacrifice. It's like, what are you willing to sacrifice? Like, in the end, you know, I still built up to, you know, get one of those, like, you know, walls built, but, you know, a lot of the time you don't have a plan. A lot of people don't have a plan, and that was my plan. I was like, I'm gonna save this money as fast as I can, get the equipment while I could still walk to work, or take the bus to work, or take the bus to school, or whatever the fuck, you know. I you know, a lot of people don't want to be seen on the fucking RTD for some reason. I don't know,
bro. I don't know what's up with that. You say, like, I'm riding the bus, and they're like, is everything okay?
He's like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, my car's in the shop, bro. Everything's fine. I'm a grown-ass man.
Dude, there's something about it. But yeah, I had to do that, you know, but like I said, just had a plan. Dude, when you have a plan, you don't fucking listen to what anybody says, because they're not doing what you're doing. They're not thinking about what you're thinking about. They're not doing the research you're doing. Like, I spent a lot of fucking time researching. So, dude, I'm not gonna lie, like, fucking, I get caught up in the fucking YouTube shit where, you know, I look at fucking Gucci Mane going sneaker shopping, you know, know, just pure entertainment. I'm not gonna lie, like, freaking, but I learn a shit ton more than I entertain myself, you know, like, when it comes to the internet. And that's what sucks about social media, is because I try to do it purely for business, and then you get caught up in the fucking, you know, the Gucci Mane sneakers that he just bought, you know, like, fucking, it's cool.
You gotta tweak.
It's crazy.
You gotta tweak your algorithm to.
That's a big thing.
Show you what you need to see, instead of what they want you to see, right? Because like, it's not just us, it's everyone all over planet Earth you're being sold to.
Yeah. And
it's fucking fake, and it's bad for you. I'm sorry to quote the great George Carlin. It's all bullshit, and it's bad for you. Seriously. Because...
shout out to Carlin.
It's truth, because these people want to spend extra time on something that doesn't even involve them, or like matter to them at all. They're all caught up on it. Yeah. Kim and Kanye broke up, or whatever the fuck, you know? Just bullshit. What's been the hardest part of this whole RKP journey that we've been going on for the past couple of years?
Well, I'd say the music's definitely been the easiest. And sometimes that's not always the case.
That was my next question.
As far as production, I've always been able to put shit together, but it's just not where I want it to be. Like, I'm trying to make them good ones, but I'm still learning. You know, it's a big learning curve, you know. Especially when I was a rap. It sucks because, you know, I started out playing instruments and reading music, and then, you know, you stay away from it for so long. You know, I didn't play an instrument all through high school, and then through high school I developed my writing and my rapping. That's when I started that.
I know, but you did, buddy.
Yeah, so that was that. So like, I knew I had musical experience and background, and, you know, I had rhythm, you know, so you kind of just mesh that together. And I don't know, man. I'm at a plateau, but that's just because it's not to the next level yet. And I think, you know, you just got to chip away at the cinder block, because I would much rather make my own beats and then rap on them, because I'm capable of that right now.
We have new song, new everything out.
Yeah.
Hey you there right now.
Yeah. Hey you
we
there.
Made that.
Yeah. You
made that.
Yeah.
I did
we
just
did.
like one little.
Hey man, everybody like, dude, like I said, man, especially when it comes to, you know, saving, you know, every little bit you can, You know, you can't be judgmental on yourself on what you can and can't do.
Yeah, that's not $100 bill.
Yeah, why would I save $1? Fuck that. Like, I'm not saying fucking go across town and fucking use your 50-cent $1 coupon and shit like that. That's dumb. But just freaking, you know, every little bit helps. You know, even the smallest little ingredient in the recipe fucking makes it what it is.
Totally.
You know, it's never just one thing. You know, it's cliche, but fucking you gotta. It's everything involved, no matter how small it is. It makes it.
But for real though, we made that.
Yeah, and it came out fucking awesome.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm super excited about it.
And freaking Don't Quit Now.
Dude.
Fucking your whistles on there.
Bro.
Dude, that was freaking cool. I was all spontaneous. You know, it's super simple, but dude, it's special because freaking it was like a group effort to make that happen.
Exactly. All the fellas.
Yeah, Devin held the camera.
I don't know. A lot of people probably see you. Excuse me. A lot of people probably see you on social media and think like, oh, he's trying.
Yeah.
You know? But I don't think you understand, y'all. We got a team working for us. Like many young men putting efforts towards this, and young ladies, and a lot of people that aren't even being asked of responsibilities. They're just hooking it up because they dig it.
Yeah,
and
they get it.
It's not just rkm3o3. rkm3o3 stands for something. Real Konscious Moovement stands for something, because we're not trying to get swept up with the herd. Only dead fish go with the flow.
Yeah.
And we just can't do that.
Man. A big motto is definitely what Jay-Z said, was freaking be the flow. You know, and honestly, that I told Greg the first time we went on stage, and he responded. Yeah, he's like, and I think that should. I think that's kind of universal and transparent to a lot of different shit. You know, just be the flow. Just be like. I think it relates to leading by example. That's what that means, in my opinion. You know, there's a little bit of a gap, but being the flow is like you're taking charge, you're taking responsibility. You're not just gonna let shit happen. You just kind of do it the way you want. Like, you put efforts towards it. It may not come out the way you did, but at least you put the effort, instead of just letting everything just do whatever they did while you're just kind of like, you know, you're just watching.
Yeah, observing.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, brother, I feel you. What's for real though? What's been the hardest part of all of this, of the RKP thing? You told me what the easiest thing was.
The hardest part, I think, the massive amount of skill building, because, like I said, you usually start this shit because of the love of the music, and you think the music is just gonna do its thing and it's just gonna fucking break ground and everybody's gonna fucking shit themselves by how awesome it is. You know?
That 8 Mile moment.
Yeah. And yeah, when people see what you really have to integrate into making this happen, it's a fucking big ass mountain.
Dude.
Massive. Because not only do you have to learn those new skills, but you have to at least get proficient at those skills to make sure that you could rely on yourself to get that shit done. And then there comes the time where you fucking have to be disciplined to not do music that day and just do, you know, learning for 8 hours, you know, just learn about freaking marketing and branding and color scheme and, you know, just all those different aspects. Yeah, shout out to Rob Level and his course that I've been taking. You know, he's you know, it's called the Rapper Shortcut. You know, and it's not necessarily something that, it just takes out the guesswork. For the majority of this time, it was just kind of on me to do the research and figure out what I need to be learning. And I'm not gonna lie, when I went to community college, they planted the seed with that. They had a music business class, and they gave me the first book that I needed to at least have an overview of everything that I need to know about. And I was all you need to know about the music business. I don't remember the author, but if you type that in, there's a universal book. Everybody even Taylor Swift has talked about this book. You know, if you're a younger artist, read that book, just because it breaks it down. It talks about, you know, just licensing and artists royalties, and also talks about contracts and writers on contracts. It breaks down stuff like that. It doesn't go intensely in depth, but it gives you kind of like a overview of everything you need to learn, and then you're like, okay, I need to read specific books about marketing, or I need to read specific books about artist development.
Boom.
What is that?
In this moment, like, this is what I'm struggling with, this is what I'm struggling to convert on.
Yes.
This is what I'm going to put my efforts towards right now. And then you get that in line, and you notice, oh shit, now that I've got this going,
yeah, I don't
have a website or
that
whatever.
was the biggest one. Yeah, I didn't learn that on his website. He kind of gave me like because the way he wanted to develop it was using WordPress, and that was just a little too advanced for me. I needed something a little bit simpler for the time being. And even that took hours, you know. Yeah, it's just a simple website. But the biggest thing that took the longest, it's still not even fully there yet. It's still, you know, needs some fixes and stuff. But as far as the shop, that was the hardest thing, just because you got to individually make each color when it comes to certain types of deals. Like this had to be an individual item, instead of being like, oh, you have this and then you could do these different colors. It was just how it was set up. Yeah. So like I said, it was a learning curve. You got to figure all that shit out, and then you're like, okay, this is good enough to put up there for now, and then, you know, we could chip away and, you know, make it better. It's kind of like when you make like wood shop. You did wood shop. It's like, you know how you have your little piece of shit looking wood when it has the rough cut, and then you're all fucking sanding in and making it all nice and sexy and fucking.
Shout out to Mr. Robin.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Robin over at Columbine High School. I don't know if he's still there, but yeah, I probably learned the more real life shit from him. You know, it's crazy how those, you know,
isn't it wild?
Yeah, it's hella wild.
All these teachers trying to get through to you with math, and then this dude hands you a piece of sandpaper, and it all starts coming together.
Oh yeah, just his analogies to wood shop, and then how it would relate to. It was just funny, dude. He knew how to fucking, you know, he was real. It's cool. You know when someone's not bullshitting you, bro.
Well, dude, someday we'll own Real Konscious Sweatshop.
And
there'll be a bunch of Vietnamese children making Real Konscious.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, I think it'd be cool if we could do Made in America.
That's what I would want to do. I would definitely like to do something like that. I think that was the biggest problem that I actually had. Putting all this stuff on my website was be like, where is this being made? And you know, it's actually all over. It's Europe, it's Mexico, and I think the other one is Asia. I'm not entirely sure. But it sucks because it is cheaper, and when you're just starting out, like that's the goal, is have everything American made, and then American produced, American distributed, and then we ship it out. Yeah, exactly. That would be cool, because I do love where we live.
Of course.
You know, I don't know if I'm the only one that feels like this, but I definitely feel like our worldview has definitely been, our reputation has been like knocked down entirely. Like people didn't like Americans before, really don't like Americans now. I don't know. Like I just feel like they don't look at us the same.
Dude,
I feel
it's kind of for good fucking reason. I'm sorry, bro, but like, you know, we're like all worked up recently on everything, and like there's a lot of places, there are a lot of people that are going through this corona shit and they don't have hospitals.
Oh man, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Know?
Yeah.
So it really has kind of like opened my eyes to how lucky I am to have these resources, and also the big one that just kills me over and over is like, I fucking love working.